Hey everyone, what's up? It is Jaden Tyler, and it is November 23rd, 2013, and I just realized I am about 2 months behind um, on my updates, and for that I truly do apologize. I had a lot that was going on that I didn't really have the mental capacity, let alone the emotional capacity to really want to do my videos for the last few months. Um, as you guys can tell, though, my voice has gotten a lot different. My face is thicker, clearly got the muscle mass back. Um, I'm actually participating in the No Shave November, and yeah, I'm scruffy. As you guys can see, this actually got a lot thicker, surprisingly. And I mean, you can see like the shadows, but that's actually all dark hair. I actually have dark hair growing on one side, and this one it's got a couple like strands here and there, um, but nothing, like the left side. So it's progress. I'm going into almost into my full third year, I'm halfway there. So um, seeing that at least I got one side going on, and this one is just starting to come in. It's actually quite amazing. Um, I fluctuated a lot with my weight for a little while, but I actually just had a endo appointment a couple weeks ago. Yeah, something like that. I believe it was a couple weeks ago. I had my first endo appointment. And the guy was really cool. Um, but he lowered my dose a little bit by 0.25%. So instead of doing my 1 cc, I'm doing 0.75. It's because my T levels were a little high, and he had the concern that because my levels were so high with it that it would not do what it was supposed to and convert itself into estrogen. So for the next 3 months, I'm doing 0.75, and hopefully when I go back for blood work and everything, those levels go down and I'm stabilized again. I've never had a high testosterone level like that before. Um, so I think a lot of it has to do with the change in like location, elevation, and just the climax itself. Because when I first started, I was in a dry climax. Elevations were a lot different. So I think a lot of that might have something to do with it, or it just could be because with everything that's been going on for the last, a few months or so, that could have possibly have done it. Um, but um, let me see. On I guess like as far as like changes and everything goes, I'm at a steady roughly 130. Last I got weighed a couple of weeks ago was at 131, and I've learned not to even trust the scale here because I weighed myself like that same day, and I was actually at like 128 ish, give or take. Um, so I've just been doing a lot of like working out. Uh, so I have a definition going on in my back, and like all right here, actually, you can actually like see the definition, like right here and whatnot. right here got more defined, and like whenever I go like this, like when I wear shirts now, and I go like I even just like bend my arm and like you can see, like the thickness, all the muscle mass just came back. Um, and like if any of you guys like, I know I have like a lot of followers. Sometimes I get new people. Um, like just a year ago, I weighed in at about 140, mostly pure muscles. Um, and I got tired of doing shots, so I switched to the cream, and everything that like you see now had completely reverted. I had the skinny face going. Um, I think I weighed in at about 120. Um, in that range roughly. And I'd only done the cream for about 3 months because after that um, I couldn't handle it while I was doing it, every day and stuff like that. I also had a really low dose of it, and it just it just wasn't doing it for me. Um, so I've been doing my shots now, and I actually got a lot better. Shockingly. Like I still get that hesitation at first, but I mean it's mostly when I gotta break the skin. Um, but like once I get it in, I'm good to go. I've had a couple of lightheaded moments, but those were based because I didn't eat before before I did it, which I should have done. Um, so I don't recommend not eating and doing shots. You should probably eat before you do it. You get queasy. Not lying. Especially if you are big on needles. But other than that, I've actually been doing a lot better. I've been doing them by myself, without having to rely on somebody, and I just kind of go in, get it done, and leave it at that. Um, I did kind of do a little bit of a script this weekend, so instead of doing my shot yesterday, I did it today. Um, I think I wasn't in like a good headspace yesterday. I was dealing with a lot of gender dysphoria. Like just I was doing a lot of like gender issues yesterday. So it kind of screwed with my head a little bit and made it really hard for me to focus on anything else. Um, but I've noticed that it has been getting better though. It's not as bad, and if it comes, for a day, and then it's gone after that. So it's getting better where uh, excuse me, like where before like I have for a couple of days, maybe a week. Um, Now it's just I get it maybe a day and or even a couple hours and it's gone. Um, and it comes and goes throughout the day. Uh, so I mean, it just really depends. Um, but I mean, all in all, at the end of the night, though, it's gotten a lot better and it's not as bad um, as before. Now I'm an insomniac again. Um, but I'm getting a little better at it though. I've had this really bad habit. I mean, as you guys can see, there's a pillow right here. Um, I pretty much been sleeping on this couch for about 2 months. Um, I slept up in my room maybe a couple times in the last 2 months. It's nothing to do with the fact that if it gets cold up there or not. I mean, yeah, that's part of it, but a lot of it is I I have a bed that you could fit maybe four of me in there. Well, maybe not four, but you could fit at least two people and be really comfortable. Three still be slightly comfortable, kind of But I could fit me and the two dogs on there, and I mean they take up a lot of it. So it's the fact that it's a big bed. It's just me in there. Um, so it kind of gives off that I don't really want to sleep in this by myself. And I'm trying to get the dog to go play with me because they like, you know, and sometimes in the mornings whenever they would wake me up, they would like to keep me in bed and, you know, let me sleep for a couple more hours while they slept on it. Um, but they don't stay up there for very long. So I kind of opted out and been sleeping on the couch for the last couple of months. Um, I used to have TV, you know, and I still keep, you know, everything pretty cleaned up and taken care of and whatnot. So I decided next year, right around summertime, when the weather's not so harsh, um, that I'm going to be applying to Conway Trucking. They have a school, free tuition, and I get a part-time job with it as well, which is a bonus. And I would have to do 12 weeks of school, and then keep it, and it's a year contract after that. Once I get my CDL, so I decided that I was gonna do that. It kind of sucks right now because you know I've been trying to find a job, and sometimes those don't always work in my favor, unfortunately. So I've just decided I'm going to do the best I can, make myself at least useful around the house for the most part. Um, but yeah, so I mean, other than that, like not much else has really been going on. You have to forget the sniffles. And trying to avoid getting a cold, but gonna happen eventually. So, um, I think that's really, yeah, I think that's really about like everything that's been kind of going on for the last couple of months. Um, it's just been pretty much taking it one day at a time and trying to basically get back to the guy that I was about 3 years ago, and just kind of enjoy things and go with the flow kind of deal. Um, on a completely unrelated subject of everything, I'm actually taking my mom to go see Wicked next month, actually in a couple of weeks, and she's actually really excited. So I've seen it before, um, but it's gonna be kind of cool going to see it again and actually be able to treat your mom or something nice. Um, you know, so I'm looking forward to it. Like I know my mom gonna have a good time and I'm gonna have a good time. So, but yeah. Um, as far as all that goes, it's just I'm not gonna make any more promises that I'm gonna do better at this because it'll probably be another month before I get a video up again, or a couple of months, you know. Um, but I will try to keep you guys updated um, as things go and whatnot. Um, at least for the most part, anyways. I can give you that much, but I'm not gonna make promises that yeah I'm gonna get better at doing more videos more often, cause yeah that might not happen very well. So yeah, stay safe and happy early Thanksgiving to everybody, and hope everyone has a good one. And anybody going Black Friday shopping, please be careful. Wait, I know what it's like. I got trampled once. Never did it again. So yeah, be careful, have fun, and happy early Thanksgiving, everybody.